The news and views expressed herein are the sole property of Kenosha Today. Certain portions of this program may be unsuitable for children, sensitive adults, small animals, and the general public. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, how you doing today, Scott?
Freezing my ass off. Let's move on. Other than that, I'm just fine.
All right, here we go.
Good morning, everybody. This is Uncle Scotty Barter along with Elmo the Insane Schneider, and welcome to the February 6th edition of the Kenosha Today Saturday Morning Breakfast Club. We are now on a mission to broadcast in 2021 anywhere on this wonderful planet we call Earth. It is kind of a wonderful planet. But maybe it has some problems here and there, but
Well, it's better than Mercury. Kind of hot there.
streaming live across the very frozen tundra of the Midwest this morning to everyone around
Wait till
the world.
tomorrow.
Oh, it's supposed to get down below zero, right?
10 below tomorrow night.
You have to get something to cuddle with. I know what you're thinking. Jesus. We are brought to this morning.
You got to get that blow-up towel out of the closet. So is that it?
I got a belated birthday present yesterday, and I can't bring it on the air, but we are brought to you this morning by our major sponsors, the Boathouse, not the Boathouse, Barter's Financial Planning Services, along with a host of other very fine
Freudian slip there.
businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, we remain committed to the great city of Kenosha and continue to broadcast live and local, bringing you the most up-to-date news, weather, sports, and entertainment. And of course, we welcome your call-ins. Where's our phone number there?
Well, I decided to do something different.
Oh, okay. Are we going to put our phone number up there someplace?
Yep. Oh,
Probably. It is. There it is, 262-597-3020. And if you want to watch the replay, just go to YouTube and type in Kenosha Today Breakfast Club. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll be back up on Channel 14. Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
that'll bring the ratings to an all-time low.
We should adopt. The more people watch, the less we get. I like Cy Costambli's philosophy when he plays at Union Park, which I think I'm going to go there tomorrow. There's no cover charge, but you pay $3 to get out.
To get out after listening.
Everybody can sign up with the thousands of our fans who have joined the Kenosha Today Nation, liked us on Facebook. Again, our phone number, 262-597-3020. It is 4 or 5 degrees in the Kenosha Today Nation this morning. What did that tell you with the wind chill? That's got to take it down to probably at least 10, 12 below. Isn't it?
There's no wind out there though right now. It's supposed to pick up this afternoon and maybe get a little bit of snow, but it was 1 degree. I thought it was fairly comfortable when I left to come here. So.
Well, I'm not going to break out the sunblock quite yet. The stock market closed a little over 31,000. It's doing really well for those that are in the stock market. And so the Kenosha Today Saturday Morning Breakfast Club starts right here. Kind of a slow news week, according to my, I'm not going to talk about politics and all this other business that's going on. However, let's talk about the vaccine.
Why not? Kill the communists. Come on.
No. You've been doing so well. I got my vaccine, my first of the Pfizer. Is that how you pronounce it? Pfizer. Out at St. Catharines.
Did you get a shot in the buttocks?
I wanted to, but she took one look at that. Pull her pants up. That's the story of my life. So I had gone to try to make an appointment at one of the 4 locations and I couldn't get in. They wouldn't even take an appointment. So I called my doctor and they called and set me up with St. Catharines. And it was supposed to be on Monday. Well, here's my dilemma. My furnace went out. I had to get a new furnace. So I got a choice. Do I freeze or do I take my chances with the COVID? Well, I thought freezing, eliminating the freezing part. So I had to do that, and I went on Thursday, and I was really impressed. They told me they're doing about 500 of these a day, and it's really well organized. They have couple places to check in, and you're all registered. And I was there right at 2 o'clock for my appointment, and I was out of there. They give you a little clock, and it's a timer. You have to wait the 15 minutes, and when that's done and it goes off, you set it on the thing, and away you go. But I told this gal she had a little sense of humor. I said, I'm a big baby when it comes to these needle things, and I says, I'm probably going to be screaming and crying. Oh, come on, Sonny. She says, how old are you? And I said, 71. Okay. So it really went quick. She puts it in there, and I said, well.
No, I don't. Is it an actual needle, or it's like one of those gun things?
No, it's a needle.
Oh, okay.
I remember when I was in basic training, they had they were zapping you all over. Man, that stung. But this, it was really painless.
Okay.
And I said, were you trying to hit the bone? She was doing my darndest, But it takes like 5 seconds, and so now I have to go back on the 25th for my part 2. But my whole point with this is at least they were very well organized, run, and got people in and out of there. If you're doing 500 a day, basically an 8-hour span, that's. And K-Dog told me he got his at the health center down
the job center.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
And he said they were organized as well. So now I understand. I said Walgreens is going to be able to, once they get the vaccine, and apparently there's vaccine to go around for everybody. So.
Well, like I said last week, when I, a while back, it was actually the end of December, and I got my teeth cleaned, and the hygienist says, "Yeah, we're working this so dentists can, if they can shoot Novocaine into your and other stuff into your mouth, why can't they give the one-stop shopping? Go to your dentist, get your teeth cleaned, and get your COVID shot right there." So
and I think I'm going to guess that, of course, the vaccine costs you nothing. But I'm sure if.
Oh, sure it will.
Well, I mean, it costs us indirectly, but.
Yeah.
But I mean, when
you're a tax accountant, right?
Yeah,
you know
right.
how much they're going to charge for this thing? Okay.
Well, technically, it doesn't. You don't have to pay.
It's not up front.
Yeah,
that's
it. Not up front.
Your grandchildren will pay for it.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So
well, good. It's about time they chip in and help the old boy out.
Sunshine Sammy's going to be paying for all these COVID vaccines.
She's going to be mighty proud at my funeral. So then they gave me this, that's about a 6-page list, and telling you all about this. I have to go back right to the third week, and then you have the risks and all of this. It's very well informed, and you have I could even put this an app on my cell phone, and if I had questions or something, I could contact the helpline, and hopefully.
They'll be tracking you all over the place. Of course, you only go to one place in
Yeah.
town, one or two other places. Walmart, Boathouse, and Union Park Tavern are the
That's
only
it.
places you ever go to. So that's
Well, I'm leading a sheltered life.
maybe Janesville. I said maybe.
All right, now where was I? If the vaccine don't kill me, I got something
Somebody
will.
else is going to.
I got to put this off to the side because I hope. Of course, I was in. Let's see, they had 3 phases. I think it was the responders, first responders. Then you had some other things, and then you also had. Then you got over 65, and so I was pleasantly surprised. And they got a long way to go, and as long as they can keep getting the vaccine out, I'm thinking
That's fine. I just don't see why they have to micromanage this whole thing so much.
Well, you have to have some organization to do 200 million in
Well,
like
if
3 months.
If you look at all the states that are so screwed up fiscally, they're still screwing it up with this whole thing because they don't know how to run anything. So,
Well, speaking of that, I'll lead into the Wisconsin Department of
stupidity. Okay.
dealing with the unemployment benefits that ran out on the 26th of December, and then the government gave them another round, which was supposed to be 300. Now, what they're proposing now is supposed to be, I think, is 400. But here's the state of Wisconsin, still unable to give unemployment for 5 weeks. Now, I heard a rumor. Now, I'm not suggesting this is correct, but they might not have the money. They're supposed to have the money, and the guy was telling me when I help him file, it's right on the message. We are still working to update our computer system in Madison. How much you got to update for? I thought
That's
they did
been
this.
the big lie all along.
Yeah.
The computer system is fine. It's just that the people running it are incompetent. That's the
Well, they ran. I know when they normally in a year would have 30,000, and we start back in March of last year, we had 600,000. I get that part, but they had ample time to switch people from the Wisconsin Department of Revenue to the Wisconsin Department of Workforce.
or any place else.
Yeah, and
No, you
right.
have people going home and sitting on their butts and doing nothing and
Yeah.
collecting a paycheck at the taxpayer's expense. And that
This should
and that's
not be
it.
that difficult because they already have the program.
They're
from
slugs. They're worthless slugs.
Okay,
is all they are.
All right. Let's kind of taper it down a little bit. Hey, so anyway, if you have a question or comment on that, 262-597-3020. Of course, when was it? Tuesday? Groundhog's Day.
Yep.
Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow, which predicts 6 more weeks of winter.
It's obvious he's right.
He's been right pretty much on time. Out at Gobbler's Knob at 7:25 a.m.
Gobbler's not.
That's Gobbler's Knob out in Pennsylvania.
Sounds like a porn film to me, but
That's the name that was on that gift that I got. That's shameful. Anyway, but it's kind of funny, amusing to me. Well, look at Bill Murray made a big movie on Groundhog's Day. Mm-hmm. And
Woodstock, Illinois.
if you,
They did that. So.
is that where it was?
Yeah, Woodstock, Illinois is where they filmed that. So, yeah. Well, he's a Chicago guy, so
Yeah.
That's
And so if you're going to trust the rest of your summer, or winter, to a trusty little rodent, this started back in, what was the year this started? 134 years, since 1887. And the average span.
Puxatawny Phil, and where was the other? You know where the other place is before that is where they always do it. Here in Wisconsin.
Well, there's a guy they call him Bristol Bob. I didn't take that, but the average
I know
life,
Bristol Bob's. I know who Bristol is.
average lifespan of a groundhog in captivity is less than a decade. So, Puxatawny Phil.
You know, a groundhog's actually a woodchuck. They're the same animal.
Was that right?
Yeah.
And he must have been right because Monday snowstorm out in the East Coast, right where Gobbler's Knob was. I mean, the East Coast in New York, that got just bombarded with something like 20 inches of snow.
Where actually is Puxatawny, Pennsylvania? I have no idea what part of Pennsylvania is a big state. So
You know what?
it is very different from the west end to the east end. So.
I don't know. That's if anybody knows where Puxatawny is, or maybe it's just a name they made up. But
Now you still haven't answered my question.
What?
Where in Wisconsin is the big thing that they do this for Groundhog's Day?
I'm going to guess. I thought it was up near La Crosse, but I might be wrong.
No, it's just Sun Prairie, just east of Madison.
Okay.
That's it.
So they have their own. What do we call him? Something. Bucky
Stupid
Badger.
groundhog. Okay, so
Stupid groundhog. We're not listening to you. We didn't talk about this. This was on January 31st. The Kenosha City Council is updating its local ordinances governing prostitution. So if you gals or ladies of the evening, better pay attention to this.
bend over, Rover. Let Elmo come over. That's
It would change the municipal code language on disorderly houses, loitering, and
disorderly houses.
That's right.
That's something you don't have here. You've got the most orderly house I've ever seen in my life.
I just got
Okay.
lots of dust.
The ladies don't even want to come here because it's too orderly. So that's,
One gal accused me of being a gay decorator. Prostitution has changed in its nature and how about it goes about doing their business. The old days of hailing and waving your arms and running out to cars, things like that's kind of all gone because of the coming of the internet and cell phones. So
they just want to get rid of Irish Ruth and her high heels on Sheridan Road. That's the whole thing. This is what's all behind it. So,
and we thought those
okay.
burnt out cars were nice. Or so the streetwalker type of violations, man. You know, God love Rocco Lamacca and his group that brings this, but
He's not doing a very good of getting your street plowed, by the way. So I guess.
you know what? That's another thing. So I'll come back to the prostitutions, but you know what? They don't. It used to be on the first part of the list, and I thought, well, this was years ago when Frank Passetti was the city administrator. He told me that they had a plan that would.
Well, we've got two callers here, Scott.
All right.
Well, let's see. Who the heck is that?
Where they would rotate. Let's say this is the fifth
And they're
district.
kind of new. Okay.
So, all right, who do we got here?
I don't know. Good morning. You're on Kenosha Today.
Good morning, it's Irish Ruth. Hello. Good, you need a good laugh on a day like today. Every time I go to the laundromat, I ask for somebody who would like to be hired as a cleaning lady. And they're always Hispanic people, and they say they have a job.
Come on, Elmo. Don't shout, please.
No, what
Where
movie is that
are
from?
the people that are looking for a job and that are so unemployed? Because I have a hard time finding them. And Addis Healthcare Agency in Gurnee, they can't find people to work for them.
Nope.
So I
Ruth,
thought
Ruth, can you hold on a
you
sec?
guys,
Okay, Ruth, hold on.
Being-
We got
Yes,
another
yes.
caller we got to add here. Okay,
Hold on,
just a minute,
hold on.
please.
what did you say?
Hold on, I got another call here.
Good morning. You're on Kenosha Today.
Hello, I'd like to apply for a cleaning lady job.
Are you? Hey, are you the French maid or the Irish maid?
I'm the Irish
man-
maid. I know Mickey O'Shaughnessy. I know who he is.
Hey, now
We got another one here, Scott. Just a minute.
things are warming up.
It's hot and heavy here. Okay.
Is that Shaughnessy? Is that Shaughnessy?
Yeah, just a second. We'll get you. We got to take
now
one
we
more
got
call.
somebody else here. I think it might be a Pakistani. I'm not sure, but okay.
Go ahead.
This is Shaughnessy.
No, my
That's
name-
what I
my
thought.
My name is Pat Duffy. I'm a friend of Mickey O'Shaughnessy.
Hey, as long as you're on that. Hey, I remember a couple years ago when we were still on the radio, and Irish Ruth was gonna take Mickey O'Shaughnessy out in the back and beat the tar out of him.
No, Mickey Finn.
Mickey Finn or whatever. Remember that, Irish?
Hello?
I'm
I'm there.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Pat
It's a-
Duffy. I'm Pat Duffy, and I remember I was listening to that show, and Irish Ruth said she was going to take Mickey O'Shaughnessy down in Chicago and have the IRA take care of him.
Are you proud of that, Irish Ruth?
That's what you said.
Are you proud of that?
Probably, Shaughnessy's probably IRA himself, but he's finally learned how to clean up his act and his motley crew, too.
Okay, I got to get over to. Hang on, both you two. I got to get over to Gunga. What do you think about this change?
No, I'm going to go. I'm
Okay.
going to go. Find me a cleaning lady, an Irish or a Hispanic or a Polish. Find me a good cleaning lady.
How about a
Why
Pakistani?
can't we, wait a minute. Why can't we get vouchers, that the government gives out vouchers for food stamps with the cards, subsidized housing? I'm entitled to 5.5 hours a week for a health care aid, and I am having a very difficult time finding one, but give me a voucher and allow us to tip the person instead of them just paying $11 an hour. You can tip, everybody tips. Restaurants tip, you can tip anybody anywhere. It's unconstitutional not to be able to.
All right, Irish. All right, we'll let
All
you
right.
go. Bye bye.
Psychiatrist for you.
Bye.
Go ahead, Gunga.
What'd you say?
Well,
No, you're gone, Irish. But I got to go to Gunga. Go ahead.
Yes, I believe she needs a good psychiatrist, is what she needs.
There's not a psychiatrist born in the whole world that can cure that. That's it. So, okay.
So,
No, not even at $12 an hour.
are you going to wear that
Aloha,
sassy
Gunga.
little maid's outfit that you have with the knit stockings?
by the way, Scott,
Yes. Yes.
I hear you guys are freezing your what's up over there, huh?
Yeah.
That's not bad here.
But it will be tomorrow. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you're still in Hawaii, huh?
Oh, yeah. I picked timing is everything.
Do you have tan lines by now?
I can't tell you where they are, but
I didn't ask. I didn't ask where they are. I just said.
I just can't picture Dennis in a thong bikini, so that's.
What do you guys think about the new prostitution code that's coming up in Kenosha?
what is it? I just tuned in a couple minutes ago.
Well, they're the old days when you guys would have a gal waving their arms at you.
We are known as Sin City. You
Yeah.
remember that?
Or they're running out the cars, things that you guys used to be able to do. They're not going to, they're like the streetwalker types. Well, they're going to crack down on all that because of the age of the internet and things like that. So is this going to affect the way you hire a prostitute? Gunga.
Well, I think what it's gonna do is make the Kenosha streets a ghost town.
That too. That's why I let my fingers do the walking.
Gunga, given your job, that I have to compliment you on that reference. So that's a good.
Thank you.
That's very good. It was nice meeting you the other week at Scott's party, Donga. That was very nice.
Oh, thank you. It was my distinctive honor to meet such a celebrity.
Well, thank you. Oh, you're talking about Dennis?
Not you, numbnut, Dennis.
Oh God.
Jeez.
A man of his wisdom and background should be adored, not like yours.
Did you
Oh my God.
did you guys see your shadow on Groundhog's Day, which was I think Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
I think a whale that we were on a whale watching cruise that day. A whale saw his shadow.
Oh, so you don't. Hawaii doesn't have Puxatawny Phil. They have a whale.
Yeah, it saw its shadow. So there's 6 more months of summer.
Now,
Yes, when I pulled my pants down, I saw a shadow of a whale.
no.
Do you know what a whale's member is called? Do you know what it's called? What is it?
I do, dude.
What is it?
Dude.
No, it's called
What is it?
a dork. It's a whale's member is called this is real. It's called a dork. So when someone calls you a dork, that's what they're called.
Hey, Dennis, my question to you is, how do you know this?
Well, they probably
I know,
taught him
put
that
it
in the
this way,
whale
after being in Hawaii so many times, you learn all about whales.
Now, Dennis, answer me this. I've heard that in whale season, there's like 10,000 whales out off the coast of Hawaii you can go see. So, oh my
You're
God.
right. They were
Talking about
it.
whales, here we go.
Hang on, boys. Hang on. Hang on.
Good morning, Shirley.
Good morning. Good morning. I want to talk about I got my shot.
Okay.
I got it on Thursday and it didn't hurt at all.
Where did you go?
At Aurora.
Oh, I had
Aurora
mine.
Hospital.
I had mine on Thursday, and I went to St. Catharines. Hey,
yeah, we went Thursday too.
Hey, Gunga, you gonna get a vaccine shot?
I certainly already did. I gave it to Shirley on Thursday.
Yeah, hi Ganga. Hi honey, hi.
Hi, sweetheart. Her Majesty.
Yeah, it's
Is your
staying warm. Camel, your Clyde staying warm.
Oh, certainly. I've got my hands down his pants right now. And my hands are toasty as they were on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Aloha, Shirley. Aloha.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, is it cold out here? It must be down right around 70 right now.
Wow, you're still in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how's Nancy?
She's tanning it up left and right.
I envy you guys. So it's 70?
We lucked, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning here.
Oh my gosh.
Timing is everything.
Right.
We lucked out. We really did.
How long you gonna be there?
You guys don't let us
We'll be back next week
participate.
and in time to enjoy the end of the cold front.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. You
All right.
picked a good time to go. I'll tell you.
Hey, let's
Yeah, but I missed your weather report though.
well, just
Well, I'll do it. Yes.
All right.
Oh,
hang on,
we're
hang
going to
on.
do it yet. I
Hang
just want to, hey guys, while you got you here, so on a more serious note, Captain is on his way back from Mexico. He's got some health issues. He's going to have surgery next week, so he's got to
Oh.
cut his
man.
vacation short down there, and he should be back in town today, I think. So I think he flew into Chicago yesterday
Captain
and
Mike?
stayed with a friend, and yeah, Captain Mike is not.
Oh.
I'll say a prayer for him. I hope it's
I will too. I'll pray for him.
Yep.
nothing too serious. I hope.
It's something that's happened before, and it's came back in him. So
He'll be all
I
right.
don't want to say anything more than that. So that's it.
Anyway, predictions on the Super Bowl. Let's Gunga.
Did you say the Super Bowl or the big game?
You can say Super Bowl as long as you're not making money off of it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Trust me, we ain't making no money here. So
The big game is being held today in Pakistan. They call it the Super Bowl.
Isn't that where the losing team gets their heads cut off, Gunga?
Oh, boy.
Get not only their heads, but their any other appendage the other opposite team would like chopped off.
Oh,
so the COVID-19 would be the least of their problems, right?
yeah, right.
Well, I heard on the Vegas line that the Bears are favored by 7.
The Bears?
The Bears?
Hey, you guys want to hear this week's? Hey, before this is timely because this is this week's top 10, and then we'll get to Shirley's.
Oh, we got to do the top 10? Okay.
Because we're talking about the big game. This was written in our home office here at Barterman. This week's top 10 thought-provoking category. The top 10 signs your team won't win the Super Bowl. Number 10. Not one player tested positive for drugs. Number 9. Your quarterback is taking a knee during the coin toss. Number 8. Your team was beaten by kids competing in the punt, pass, and kick contest. Number 7. Field goal kicking camels wearing yoga stretch pants. How about that, Gunga? Number
Oh, I love it.
Number 6. During the last quarter, your players are leaving early to beat the traffic. Number 5. Captain Mike is still under concussion protocol. Number 4. Pam Oliver is listed as your offensive coordinator. Number 3. Salary cap includes unpaid boathouse bar tabs. Number 2. Booth reviews are using a 1-900 number. And the number 1 sign your team won't win the Super Bowl. Your team is nicknamed the Bears.
Oh, boy.
Your girlfriend's back on the line here. Should we put her on there? Okay,
I'm
this
getting
might be a cat fight we got
Elmo, I
going
have a
on. I already been in one of those this week.
Mr. Elmo, I have a question.
Go ahead. We'll get to her.
Will they be singing the national anthem today?
Which national anthem?
Today? What about tomorrow? I don't know.
The game's tomorrow, you moron. You dork.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
I realize it's tomorrow, numbnut, but I'm asking, are they going to be singing the national anthem?
Gotta
That's
sing
the
it every
proper
day.
usage of the word dork.
Of course they're going to sing the national anthem. What else are they going to sing? The Bears fight song?
Yeah. The what? The Bears fight song?
Yeah. I'm a loser.
I don't think so.
Eat, bleed,
Is that
Chicago
right?
Bears. You are the worst bleeping team in
Okay, all right, here we go.
history. Oh, you got-
We got Irish Ruth here?
Yeah, she's here someplace.
Okay, Irish, are you back with us?
I am. You forgot an important thing. It is the year of the ox. Gung hoi fat choi. Happy Chinese New Year. And may COVID freeze over. Also, there happens to be a cleaners in Libertyville for $3.49.
We're not advertising for other people. I can't let you do
Well,
that.
maybe they'll be your advertiser and pay you.
Well,
All
let
right.
them pay me.
I just muted her. She's gone.
okay.
That's it. So, okay. She can go on talking into her phone. But
You guys hear of the year of the ox? Did you ever hear that? Gunga?
Yeah, it's the Chinese New Year, yeah.
Yep.
You know, because sometimes Irish Ruth has a tendency to stretch the truth a little bit.
Well, I think you just took her to the cleaners.
Where were we at? Oh, Dennis, your prediction on the Super Bowl.
It starts at 1:30 in the afternoon here. I don't know if I'm going to watch it because I'll be too envious because of the Bears not being in it. But I got a feeling Tampa's going to win. I really do.
Well, that would be pretty remarkable. Brady's been there 10 times, and this will be his 7th Super Bowl win. So, you know what? He's 43
years old.
43.
Yep.
I got to hand it to a guy staying in shape. He can still throw the rock, and but if he does, you know what? I'd like to go out a winner. And your last game that you ever won was your 7th Super Bowl and 10 tries. And the last time any team won back-to-back Super Bowls, he was the quarterback at New England. I think it was 03 to 04.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty remarkable. that he could get to that.
I've heard a lot
talked
of-
to a lot of people about this question too, and a lot of people don't want Tampa to win just because they hate Brady. They hate him. A lot of people hate Brady.
You know what?
I don't understand. I've
Yeah.
had a lot of interviews with him, and he's very, he's not arrogant or anything like that for everything he's
Is
done.
it because maybe
he's very well spoken and
he had that one incident where he deflated the footballs? Well,
Yeah.
that's been going on forever. He just happened to get caught, and he got suspended for 4 or 5 games because of that some years ago. So, yeah, I've listened to interviews. I thought he's articulate. He's not seems like a very humble man. Yeah, so he's won a lot of Super Bowls, and he's got a lot of money, and
he's married to a supermodel.
he's married to a supermodel. I'd retire to that myself.
I think actually he should be Biden's Secretary of Finance because at least he's in favor of deflation, not inflation.
Very good.
No, we'll make him head of the Federal Reserve. How
Yeah,
about
right.
that? Okay.
Can you imagine him and Janet Yellen getting along, hitting it off? Shirley, you got some weather for us?
Hey, Janet Yellen looks like she could be a pretty good
Yes,
football
I
player,
do.
too.
Be prepared. It's going to be frigid.
All I know
ready?
is today.
Don't talk about
it
my
is
ex-wife
beautiful
like that.
today.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
A couple of afternoon flurries and frigid. Gunga, you listening?
I am.
Frigid with some sun, then clouds. Then Monday it's mostly cloudy and still frigid.
Oh.
I know.
Just waiting for that. Okay. You just got to wait for the delay. That's
Frigid, cold, cloudy, then more clouds and some sun. Wednesday,
As long as-
frigid with clouds and sun. It's just mostly bleak. Frigid,
As
frigid.
long as you're not frigid, baby. Oh,
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah,
Take a cold shower and calm
so,
down.
It's winter, February, so we were lucky we didn't get any snow and stuff till the middle of January or end of January, so we're very lucky.
Yes, we are.
Well, Scott, it was very cold out here. The top of the dormant volcano, Haleakala on Maui,
Yeah?
they had snow on it the other day.
No kidding. Are you serious? Here, take her.
Yeah, it snowed on top of the volcano. Yeah.
Really?
Hey, Gunga, are you going to be wearing long johns?
I certainly am not. I can barely keep my pants on after that weather report.
You're my biggest fan.
Hey, Shirley.
Man, I wouldn't say that. I've seen bigger men in the washroom.
Hey, Shirley, I got a bone to pick with you.
Uh-oh.
What?
After you got done talking to us last week, Captain Mike called.
Yeah.
And he's listening to our good friend Steve Casey on WLIP. And guess who's on his show?
Yeah.
You. Jeez, do they,
I call all the shows.
I know, but do they let you read the weather like we do?
No.
Has anybody else made you the star that you are? No.
No, not on Saturday, no. I read early Saturday morning, I do read a hunting report, a recipe every Saturday. So
Yeah, I was listening to that.
they're
I listen to
good
that every
me.
week. So.
Yeah, but, we're not into recipes and we're not into hunting. We're into news, weather, and sports and entertainment. I mean,
I know.
Elmo and I were so crushed when we heard your voice. We actually went down to the boathouse and had a drink after that.
Oh, my
Yeah, right. No, that's my hobby is talking on the radio. So whenever I can, I talk.
I told Donut Dave this week that we were going to call his show. He says, "Well, they're not there today, so I don't know what." That's what he told me. So,
Yeah,
but one of these days we'll call Mr. Casey and see.
Why not? Yeah, he's a good guy.
Sure he is.
You know that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're actually going to be
A very
guests
good guy.
on Kenosha Connects.
March.
That's in March. Yep. Donnie Stancato, that works for Happenings Magazine, is going to have us as guests talking about leading up to the 25th
You know-
anniversary of Kenosha
Yeah.
County.
That's is that a 2 hour?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 hour podcast. So
I think wait, it's late.
You
now.
know, I
what,
thought,
Joe?
of Shir- I thought of
Steve
Shirley
Casey's
the
1
other-
hour.
I know, but
Shirley, I thought of you the other day here, Shirley. I was in the produce section of the local grocery store, and you should have seen this pair of coconuts I saw. Oh my God!
Dennis, somewhere from a long time ago, there's a,
I envy you there. Oh my gosh, I always wanted to go to Hawaii, and I know I'll never get there.
Dennis somewhere.
How long does it?
okay, wait,
How
Hold
long
on,
we're
Shirley.
not a
hold on,
travel log
Shirley.
here. Come on.
No, Dennis, I have to say, somewhere in my far past, I had to do a skit wearing a coconut bra and a grass skirt. So there's a picture of there somewhere floating around.
You know what? I have. Where did I lose it?
Yeah, you had the same
Yeah.
thing, Scott. You did.
I had mine with Doug Beccarella down at the yacht club. It's around here someplace. Oh,
There you
speaking of
go.
pictures, this I think I told this some time back, but you were talking about photographs. Well, this had been in 2004. I was in terrible shape, way overweight, and I had
Yeah,
I
we've
went
heard
to a
this.
swimming party, and I had a tank top, or actually I had my shirt off, and you could see my tan lines, and I looked so bad. You could have put bananas in one hand and a coconut and or a pineapple, and I could have been on the front of what's the name?
National
of it?
Geographic.
National Geographic, yeah.
Okay.
So it was not a pretty sight. And then you know what the guy did for the Super Bowl Sunday. He took a picture and put it up on every window in the boathouse.
Yep.
Without-
Big giant prints
Yeah,
of every
picture.
single one. So
Yeah.
Oh,
you sound rather excited, Dennis. I don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
Scott, you really got in shape now, so that's good.
well,
I got a question.
You should
I
see
got
him
a
in
question
person.
for all you guys.
what?
Did you hear about the? I got a question for all you guys. Did you hear about what they wanted to do to the Japanese head of the Olympic committee?
No.
No.
He made a statement, and the female fringe went wild. His statement was they asked him, how come meetings were taking longer than they usually did about the Olympics? And he said, well, there's more women on the committees now, and women like to talk more than men do. And they jumped down his throat about that. They wanted him removed because of that comment.
Well, it didn't. Well,
No one likes to face the truth.
yeah, that's right. Gunga, you want to comment on that? Is it true? Women?
I concur with Mr. Elmo. The truth hurts.
Well, yeah.
People enjoy being lied to. That's
Well, at any rate,
I mean, it's unbelievable. You can't. What happened to free speech? You can't say anything today.
nope.
I know. You got to be, Dennis. You got to be careful whatever that you say,
well,
right?
That's why this show is the bastion of free speech and verbal freedom.
That's right.
and don't forget the
You
BS.
got it. Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, don't forget all the BS that we had.
That's true too.
Yeah.
You got to have a
That's
good
true,
mix
too.
of a very small truth, and then you make up some rumors. And we don't call them lies; they're just rumors that are maybe unsubstantiated. And then you throw in a little twist of crapola, and here we are, 25 years later.
No, I
But
think men talk just as much as women.
Oh, here, now,
I beg
Shirley,
to- I beg to differ,
Shirley, you have drawn the line in the sand, and we're going to debate that because I disagree.
That's a topic for next week's show. I
Yeah.
think. That's good.
Women, yak, 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 yak. You know, every time we're in a boathouse, we're just half our time spent, putting them down. But these women are yak, 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 and loud, and some of these
Oh,
gals have very
men,
annoying.
men really can talk a lot too. I know that.
No, Shirley, somebody brought, this goes way back to when I was in college, and they brought this, okay, if you have a group of men together, whatever, they could be talking about football or baseball or sports and politics, anything else, the subject always turns to one thing. What is that? Women.
For men,
Women. If you have a bunch of women together, they can talk about anything, but what does the subject always end up in the end? Other
men?
women.
Yeah, women talk about
women?
women, and
Women
we
talk about women.
and we talk
so
about women.
That's it. So,
Yeah.
and
Well,
I
we
learned
talk
that
about
about
men.
45 years ago,
We
and
love
that's
to
just the way
talk
things
about
are.
men.
What is that, Shirley?
We love to talk about men.
Well, what is
No,
it? What-
no. You
no,
like
no,
to
no.
talk about other women more.
Yeah. What, Gunga? What do you?
Oh,
How catty is that girl? Okay.
Hey, Gunga, what do you and Clyde talk about?
Humps.
We talk about you and your lack of your genitals.
Why do I do this?
You're a great straight man. You know?
Jesus. I thought for once, maybe all these years I've known you, I thought for once you'd come up with something legitimate, but no, it's always down in the gutter and talking about.
Well, if
You know,
I
you
was
got
half the man you are,
Ganga, you are one of a kind. I'll say that. You're my kind.
Oh,
ooh.
hey
You know,
Gunga, you
guys
better
were talking about
you
rumors
better get a
before.
room and make a
I believe
reservation
the-
early.
What?
I said, never mind. It wasn't worth repeating. Anybody got another topic you want to talk? We got a few minutes left here.
Oh, you were
Ganga
talking
and I
about
go way back, right, Ganga?
Yep.
yes.
Oh, we
yes,
know.
I-
You're
Oh,
pretty
the-
flexible, Shirley. You can go way back.
the room lit light enhanced your red fabulous hair. It was good.
You know, you guys were talking about rumors before. I believe the rumor about you and Gunga, Shirley.
Yeah.
I hope
probably
your husband
true.
doesn't.
It's
I hope
probably
your husband
true.
doesn't.
It's probably
I hope
true.
your husband
Uh-oh.
doesn't, though.
Well, you know, Shirley, we know you have that little hobby in your garage, and that's probably that's illegal in the state of Wisconsin. But now, the city council is changing. This probably, well, this could affect your part-time job of being a lady of the evening. You're going to have to you're going to have to adhere to some more rules and regulations and get tested, and you can't go running out your front door or on Sheridan Road and waving at cars anymore. I mean, you got to. They're cracking down on people.
I'm
like you.
looking at this paper. Online sex solicitation. Isn't that like your second job, Scott? What the,
Well, not at tax time, but
Well, Scott, you might say she's got to turn over a new leaf.
oh, is that what Adam Eve said to Adam?
Yeah, right.
You know what?
Absolutely.
I had a gal tell me some time back that she thought God was a female. And I said, really? I said, in all the books and everything else, it looks like God is a guy. And because then he invented Adam and Eve, and he invented Adam first.
Scott, we have another caller here.
And then he invented Eve from Adam's rib, like Archie Bunker said, it's a cheaper cut.
Hello, you're on Kenosha today.
Everybody staying warm today?
Hey, Paul. Yep.
I am Paul.
Yeah, I know. But what is it like? You're in Florida, right?
Hawaii.
No,
Or
Maui.
Hawaii? Yeah. What's the temperature?
It's about 6 whatever it is by you guys a little before 7 here.
No, the
about
temperature,
70
not the
degrees right
time.
Nice. Well, you know what? I'm happy for you.
Thanks. I got a
That's
shot
awesome.
coming.
I'm
next
not.
week, though.
I'm not.
I'm jealous of him.
I'm not
jealous.
happy. None of us are happy.
Well,
I'm happy.
come on.
Well,
Good.
Take your-
Ganga, you're happy. That's good.
we know why you're happy,
Gunga,
Gunga.
Mr. Barter, I have a rebuttal on that, believing that God is a woman.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Got to be, because life's a bitch.
That's hey Gunga. That's from Beyond the Arc, all net, right off. Swoosh!
That's
3-point land.
That's a double ding there. Okay. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, but Elmo, you realize that Congress just passed a law saying that God is neither man or woman. You have to use neutral. They're changing the wording of the Bible, Congress. So
Well, Congress don't mean bleep to me, so that's all right. But
I just thought it was interesting how people view things, and her contention was God is a spirit, and therefore, in her eyes, God was a woman. Now,
You know what I wanted to comment on, guys,
what?
today, and lady, was that ridiculous spectacle of Rashida Tlaib and AOC talking about, the tour of the Capitol that happened on the 6th of January.
yeah, they weren't even in the
Where he
building,
took
and
their
they're saying how
trial.
horrified. They were so terrified by everything. They weren't even in the same building. My God.
I know. They weren't even there.
It's such when you sit there and you think these are people who are leading this country, and they're terrified of the fact that we live in a representative republic where people can have dissenting views. You think about like what our forebears went through, and it's like, are you kidding me? And the sad thing is, there's going to be a lot of people who fall for this crap.
Paul, I could terrify AOC, but we won't go there.
Yeah, please, let's. Anyway, we were. Go ahead, Paul.
I'm sorry, Scott.
No, you go ahead.
No, I look at like people like Shirley's generation, what they went through, like what my parents went through.
Yep.
And it's like, I got to believe they're just like shaking their head right now.
How about all the guys in the military that fought for this?
That's it. How many people died in World War II?
All the wars.
And all the wars, and now everything's going to hell. That's it.
I know. We are shaking our heads, I'll tell you that. It's unbelievable.
You know what? Here's my thing. Going back to this God being a woman. There must be some truth to that, Gunga, when you described it, because we have Nancy Pelosi who thinks she's God. So.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Scott, she's empowered more people to say the word God than anybody else. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
You got that right. I'm telling you, you are so right.
Yeah, I could terrify her too, but I really don't want to.
Please. Anybody got any other topics? We talked about the Super Bowl. We talked about prostitutes. We talked about God being a woman. I mean, this has been unlike some of our other people that are still on the radio, you have to stay on topic. We don't have a topic.
We don't have a topic. We go wherever our callers lead us.
Wherever the wind comes in. So
unless there's something.
I have a question.
What's that?
I have a question for you. Where are you participating at the Super Bowl tomorrow?
I'm going to Union Park Tavern.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Celebrity.
Well, I mean,
Scott, are you gonna?
Go ahead, Paul.
Are you gonna get real drunk?
Why is that a question? That's a statement, not a question.
I'm a social drinker, and well.
You know what I'm not hearing a lot about are Super Bowl ads.
We talked about it a week ago. That's way down. You know what they were getting? 5-point-some million for 30 seconds, and the big ones, Pepsi, Coke, Budweiser comes in my name.
No, what I heard is like, who was it? InBev. They own Budweiser. I want to say the big.
Oh well.
They're they're going to be advertising all the minor brands, not Budweiser's the big guys and stuff like that. But all the minor brands that they own, they're going to, because they could get in for a cheaper cost than Budweiser was.
I used to love those commercials. That was the best part of the thing, is watching all those wonderful commercials with the horses, those Clydesdale horses.
Yeah,
and
Scott's keeping them in his garage. You didn't know that, so you got something in your garage, Shirley. Scott's got the Clydesdales in Carter Manor.
Hey, Gunga, are we going to see, instead of the Clydesdales, are we going to see your camel Clyde tomorrow?
Certainly not. No, the 5.5 million, that was a little steep for me. That's what I pay Shirley for 30 seconds.
Hey, going back to your question.
Hey, Scott, I know you like to keep this show non-political, but you watch the commercials. Watch Watch how politicized some of these commercials will be.
Oh,
Watch.
it's going to be awful.
No, that could
Well, that's
be.
what actually that it's not the cost as to why the advertiser dropped out. They're not advertising because they know whatever they do, they're going to offend somebody, and there's
Well,
going to be a big
there's
backlash
that.
against them. So they chose
Yeah.
not to do a commercial whatsoever. So that's,
Anyway, Gunga, Cy Costable's playing at Union Park Tavern tomorrow
Oh,
at
good.
3. And as you probably were, there is no cover to get in. However, because it is Cy Costable, there's a $3 charge to get out.
Good one.
I'm going to go listen to him.
Are you guys in? Are you
He's
guys
only
in a
playing during
Super Bowl
halftime.
pool or no?
No, he told me yesterday he's playing at 3.
oh, maybe I thought.
Are you
playing at
guys
3
in a,
to
in a
5.
pool?
Pardon?
Are you guys in a Super Bowl pool?
No. Gunga, are you in a pool?
I might be, but I don't remember. So that's.
Here's a question.
Bought a couple of squares.
Okay.
I wish I was in the pool.
Go ahead. What's your question,
I
Paul?
got a question for everybody.
Yes,
What
Paul.
would make you turn the game off?
Well,
Lenny Palmer.
this is-
If I saw his face on the Super Bowl halftime show, it flipped.
we're going to get mail. I'm telling you, we're going to get mail.
Well, then it's about time.
So Scott, I heard you're going to be hanging out with Pam Oliver for the game.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's-
we're gonna rub shoulders together, and that's
But
that.
that, no,
seriously?
I'm gonna cut out. I've got to go make a pie.
Okay, all right, Shirley.
Oh,
Talk
good.
to you next week.
All right.
Okay,
You're
thank
making
you.
it for those hunting guys, aren't you?
Stay warm, everybody. Stay
okay.
warm.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Who's the
Bye.
who's announcing?
Bye.
Who's
Thank
announcing
you.
this?
Bye.
Okay,
Bye, Ganga. Bye, Ganga.
I love.
Bye.
okay.
See you later.
Okay, you're only allowed one goodbye at the end of the show.
Bye.
All right. Who's announcing the game tomorrow? Do you know anybody?
Jim Nance and Tony Romo.
Oh, I like
That'll be
them.
good. Yep.
I like the other one.
Where's Harry Carey when you need him? Though?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the whole thing.
You know, Tony Romo adds some stuff. I know a lot of people don't like Troy Aikman, but I kind of he brings something to the game.
Well, Romo's good. James Lofton does the same thing. Because I listened to him on the radio.
Right, yeah.
They predict they can predict the next play. That's the whole thing. You're in this
Right.
situation. Bang. This is what you call. And 90% of the time, they're correct.
They can tell by the defensive
By the
formation or the offense how they're setting it up.
Oh no, not even that. Just okay. You got it's 3rd down and 5, and you just did this, and you need to get there, and we're around the field. They're scholars of the game.
Will
they're very good. So
Will they show the national anthem being played?
You know they have.
Which one?
I've watched
Which one?
I've watched some games in recent weeks, and I saw them playing the national anthem, our regular anthem. So, and you know what? I didn't see a whole lot of players kneeling either. So,
the Packers have not done the national anthem for the whole season. They never show that. They stay in the locker room. They have not.
Well,
or
that's-
maybe they played over the PA system, but they've
They-
never been on the field for the national anthem. So
That's-
and nobody knows about that. So.
well, nobody. You know what? That's the best thing. If you're going to take a knee,
I think they should replace the national anthem with the Kenosha Today theme song. Please don't touch me with that thing.
Have a good day.
all right, Paul. Thanks. All right. Well, you got anything more, Dennis?
Dennis, you still here?
Just not looking forward to coming back at the end of another week, but I'll be coming back it'll still be cold, I know, when I come back.
And I don't think all the snow will still be here. We'll make sure that
Yeah, it ain't gonna melt
they
this
pile
week.
it all up just for you. So
It's going to
Dennis,
be about
stay
a
another couple weeks.
Yeah, I wish I could.
all right, we got to close this up a little early. I got a tax appointment coming here shortly. So all right, Dennis, stay warm. What the heck am I talking about? Stay cold. I hope you freeze.
Go up on that volcano
Yeah.
with the snow. That's where we're gonna go.
All right, Paul. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Take it
right.
easy.
Bye-bye.
Great show again.
And like I said, I got to cut this out a little bit because I got somebody coming in at 11:30. So it's going to wrap it up for the February 6th edition of the Kenosha Today Saturday Morning Breakfast Club. We want to thank our sponsors, Barter's Financial Planning Services, Kenoshans for Open Honest Government, Charlie Gates Kids for Cancer Foundation. And we have been broadcasting this morning from the Barter Manor Studio, located on the corner of Happy and What Went Wrong. And just a reminder that in addition, coming up, you can all our replays are on YouTube. And hopefully in the next week, you can still watch us Spectrum Channel 14, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So for Elmo and myself, until we meet again, we thank you for the privilege of your time. Please take care of yourself and each other. I'm Scotty Barter, and have a very safe and pleasant weekend.
Written by our piano player, Mr. Elmo the Insane.
Well, I'm not a crook.